I can report through the government's ongoing testing and monitoring programme that as of today, 1,921,770 tests for coronavirus have now been carried out in the UK, including 100,490 tests carried out yesterday. 223,060 people have tested positive. That's an increase of 3,877 cases since yesterday. 11,401 people are currently in hospital with coronavirus, down from 11,768 the previous day. And sadly, of those tested positive for coronavirus across all settings, 32,065 have now died. That's an increase of 210 fatalities since yesterday. This figure includes deaths in all settings, not just in hospitals. Before we begin questions from the public and from the media, I just want to remind people of a number of important things I said in my address to the nation last night. And can we have the first slide, please? First, in order to monitor our progress, we are establishing a new COVID alert level system. The COVID alert level has 5 levels, each relating to the level of threat posed by the virus. The level will be primarily determined by the R value and the number of coronavirus cases. In turn, that COVID alert level will determine the level of social distancing measures in place. And the lower the level, the fewer the measures, the higher the level, the stricter the measures. Throughout the period of lockdown, which started on March the 23rd, we've been at level 4, meaning a COVID-19 epidemic is in general circulation and transmission is high or rising exponentially. Thanks to the hard work, sacrifices of the British people in this lockdown, we've helped to bring the R level down and the number of infections down, and we're now in a position to begin moving to level 3 in steps. Next slide, please. And we've set out the first 3 steps we will take carefully to modify the measures, gradually ease the lockdown, and begin to allow people to return to their way of life. But crucially, while avoiding what would be a disastrous second peak that overwhelms the NHS. After each step, we will closely monitor the impact of that step on the R and the number of infections and all the available data, and will only take the next step when we are satisfied that it is safe to do so. So step 1, from this week, those who cannot work from home should now speak to their employer about going back to work. You can now spend time outdoors and exercise as often as you like. You can meet one person outside of your household outdoors, provided you stay 2 meters apart. The social distancing measures remain absolutely crucial to us keeping the infection rate and the number of cases down as low as we possibly can. So step 2, from June the 1st at the earliest, we aim, as long as the data allows it, we aim for primary schools to reopen for some pupils in smaller class sizes, non-essential retail to start to reopen when and where it's safe to do so, cultural and sporting events to take place behind closed doors without crowds, and then step 3, no later than July the 4th, and again, only if the data says it is safe. We aim to allow more businesses and premises to open, including potentially those offering personal care such as leisure facilities, public places and places of worship.